Service is being held today for the late Johannesburg Mayor Jolidee Matongo. Matongo died on Saturday evening in a car crash. Tributes and condolences have been pouring in for Matongo. ENC reporter Bule Jones is covering this for us, and he joins us now from the memorial. Bule, I do know that you are with the regional spokesperson of the African National Congress, Sasabona Manganye. Certainly it's been a difficult time for the ANC, a difficult time for supporters, as well as those who had some kind of faith in the city of Johannesburg's executive mayor, Jolidee Matongo.
Oh, very much indeed, Faith. You know, it's a sad time for the Matongo family, for the ANC, and of course the nation at large. And I mean, this has been, the late Mr. Matongo has been described as a staunch leader who carried the core values of the ANC, and much more a brother who looked out for everyone, especially community members and, of course, church members as well. But, you know, not to just waste time, I'm going to be speaking to the regional spokesperson of the ANC, Mr. Manganye, who joins us this evening. Thank you very much, Mr. Manganye, for your time. Now, you know, Comrade Matongo has been described as a very, dedicated leader who ensured that, you know, he had a vision for the city, but most importantly, carried the core values of the ANC at large.
Yes, Comrade Jolidee Matongo was the embodiment of the core values of the African National Congress. He was the leader who upheld the high moral standard in society. A leader whom, if you check, when we took over the city of Johannesburg from the Herman Mashaba administration of the DA, he was the MMC of finance. He was responsible to clean up the mess, the financial mess and governance systems which Mashaba left the city on, and he was able to do that sterling work. That is why it was easier for the African National Congress to nominate him to take over from the late executive mayor. You know, and immediately when he was elected as the mayor, he introduced an accelerated service delivery program. Just within a month, many people felt the impact of that particular program. And we're still looking forward, you know, for his leadership. Unfortunately, death have disappointed us, you know, have taken away a leader who cared about society, who was very selfless, who was putting the people of Johannesburg first more than any other thing. So we are saddened as the African National Congress. However, in his memory, we will continue doing good to the people of Johannesburg. In his memory, we will ensure that the programs that he have introduced continues. In his memory, we will ensure that we revive the key programs like your Josie at Work, which were assisting in empowering SMMEs in Johannesburg. Josie at Work, which was giving experiential learning to many of the young people in the city of Johannesburg. We will ensure that GDS 2040 is fully implemented so that we realize the aspirations that the ANC had under his leadership as the executive mayor.
Now, you speak of Mr. Matongo being a selfless leader with integrity, something which one would say most cadres in the organization are lacking currently. What is the organization doing moving forward? Have you been speaking with the family? What are the developments from here onwards?
So tomorrow we are having a memorial service as the organization to remember him, and there will be many other activities like your candlelight after the memorial service. And on Friday, that's when we are going to have an official funeral, which will be a civic funeral that will be managed through the office of the speaker in the city of Joburg. And basically, those are the key activities that are going to happen from now moving forward. And obviously, the organization has been with the family since he departed. We will be with the family even beyond, because his family was the family of the African National Congress. It's a family that will keep within the African National Congress and working with them even beyond his departure. Obviously, there are lots of things that we must still do to ensure that we uphold his legacy, we ensure that his legacy is remembered, even the many generations to come.
Right, maybe I have to wrap, but just in 30 seconds, you know, the passing of Mr. Matongo, will this also affect the ANC in its preparations for the upcoming elections as well?
Yes, of course. I mean, we should be doing door-to-door now, speaking to our people for them to vote for the ANC. You will know the day in which he passed away. He was encouraging people of Soweto to register so that they can vote for the ANC. However, we want to call upon the people of Soweto and the people of Johannesburg to still vote for the ANC in his memory. Thanks very much.
Right, thank you very much, Mr. Magani.
You are welcome.
Right, there we go, Faith. Mr. Magani speaking to us this evening, most importantly describing, the late Joburg mayor as a selfless leader with integrity, known as a leader who was actually trying to administer stability, but most importantly ensure that, the city does run and then the core values of the party are upheld as well.
Buleli Chuti-Jones will leave it there for now. Thank you very much for giving us the latest there from the memorial service underway for the late City of Johannesburg Mayor, Mayor Matongo. Well, to the story.